Hey, beautiful people. How's everybody doing today? Welcome back, I believe, to episode 3 for So What? Okay, I was feeling called for us to, for me to tap in to see what we need to know for the month of April. Also have a download that I wanted to share with y'all. The moon is in Cancer, so I am tapping into my inner child. I am painting, and I was watching a movie next Friday, something just to make me laugh, and then I was like, you know what? Let me pull some cards to see what we need to know for the month of April. So it's gonna be a message for everybody for the collective. Maybe I'll do like each element too at the end just to be more specific and see what we need to know for each element. We'll see what's gonna go with the flow. But how have y'all been doing? We are in April 4th. Today is the 4-4 portal, actually. Maybe that's why I was called to tap in with y'all today. 4-4 is all about protection and balance. Okay, tapping in with your ascended ancestors. So maybe this is why I was called to do this. But yeah, how has everybody been? Hope everybody has been doing fabulous, taking it easy, taking it their time with themselves. We just went through a partial solar eclipse. Okay, that was in Aries, and Aries. I was just telling my friend the other week. That's that nugget for your buck energy. So, you know, and Aries energy is all about self too. So hope everybody has really been taking care of their self. Maybe this is the reason why I got this download, this message the other day. I meant to actually look at it in my notebook before I jumped on here with y'all, but I am just gonna try to hurry up and remember really quick so I can deliver that message. What was it? I feel like, this is something that I've been working through and something that I have been, even like talking to my wife about this for the past few years. And I feel like we attach ourselves to, I feel like, let me know if you resonate with this. Drop a comment below. I feel like we attach ourselves to like one title. Like I feel like at times in some parts of our life that I feel like that's the only thing I feel like we are. You know what I mean? And like I said, that's why I keep saying I feel like 'cause this is just my opinion. I want to make sure this is clear when I am ever, sharing anything with y'all. This is like I always say. People always say, take what resonates and leave the rest. Whoever this message is supposed to find, it will find. Okay. Period. 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 Let me skip this. But I feel like we really like attach ourselves to like one type of identity. Maybe that's the word I wrote down actually. Like for me, I feel like all I was when I found one of my passions, something that I was really good at and I always loved to do even when I was a kid before I even started taking classes was dance. And I feel like, I always had a job and worked, but dance was always my main thing because it still is. It brings a lot of happiness and joy to me, and I know that is definitely this is definitely one of my purposes here on Earth. Is to dance and to also share that with others. But I felt like for a majority of my life, I'm 36 right now. I'll be 37 this year in July, but I feel like that's all I was a dancer. Like that was the only thing I had to contribute to, just this lifetime for myself. And I really had to sit down with that when I actually my awakening. I hear people say this a lot, like when you have your awakening and you actually sit with it and when you start looking at all parts of your life, you know what I'm saying? Not even way before, like you start looking at parts even before you feel like you started your awakening. He was like, I always feel like I always had some sense of like awaken even as a kid. So I feel like it's always been there, but I feel like that shit came to whew, and I was really more aware of it at the age of like 32, 33. I really started to notice a lot of shit, a lot of like, you know what I'm saying? They said the veils dropped, you take the rose colored glasses off, all of that. That happened to me around that age. So you know what I'm saying? So I just felt like since then until, recently, probably I came to fruition with it, and it really like after I sat with it for the past few years, over the past like year or so, like that I can say, like recently from now, like I don't really feel this way as much anymore. I still feel like it still pulls at me sometimes because I've been working on it. I like, I had to like be more intentional about it. But I feel like dance was the only, I needed to get that out. I'm sorry. Like I feel like I was stumbling over my words with that. I feel like dance was the only thing that was my only identity was dance. So that's the only thing I had to offer to people was me dancing. And maybe that is not it. So I don't know. I just feel like somebody may need to hear this. Message is coming in through quick. May need to hear this. Like, if you feel like all you can contribute to is being a mom or being a wife or being, if you're the oldest or something like that, or you're the one that go to in your family, you're that one that just is that supporting everybody else and being there for everybody else all the time. And spirit needed me for me to come in and let the most infinite, what I'm saying, the download that I got is we are parts of God, and we are more than our identities that we are attaching ourselves to. Okay, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So that is just one of the things that you are here to contribute, that God has gave you and blessed you with. It might be patience. You might be a very, very, very patient person, and you can use patience in all ways of life. Okay, you might be a person that is very organized and good with organizing people, and organizing events and organizing your home or something like that. You might be a person that also, and this is just one part of you, you know what I mean? You might be a person that makes people laugh and makes people feel at home wherever they're at, and, or, is a good friend. And, you might be a person that is really good with your hands and is able to like build anything and don't even need to look at the directions, So that is just things that God have gave us, the gifts that God have gave us, from saying for us to tap into and for us to share it with others. So I felt like that was definitely something that I needed to share with y'all. Like I said, I'm over here painting, enjoying myself. Hope y'all are too whenever you are seeing this, because the moon might not be in Cancer when you're seeing this, or it might be in Cancer now, because right now the moon is currently in Cancer. We are in Aries season. I am feeling good. We have our days, but for the majority of the time, if I'm being intentional with my day, which 85-95% of the time I am, my day goes going good, because I have been working on transmuting my energy when I do feel like I'm all out of whack. And I do also don't brush off my feelings either and try to sweep shit underneath the rug, because shit is not always, glitter and gold all the time. As I say often, we need that darkness. We need that, we need the balance. It is not all about light. That is just not what life is about. And, yeah. I'm not going to paint this whole thing while I'm sitting on here with y'all, but, grab a coloring book. Maybe, if you're watching this while you're doing something, what I'm saying, enjoy. But if you have some free time right now while you're watching this, grab yourself a coloring book or a plain piece of paper and draw a little bit with me. It doesn't matter. Don't judge it. Because that's one thing that I do like a lot is when I'm like doing anything, because I don't really have really good penmanship like that. Like, I do the best I can do. My wife has really, really good penmanship. She can, stay in the line. She's nasty with it. You know what I'm saying? She's a Leo. But I just allow myself, when I'm doing anything that's out of my element, I just do it. And I try to allow myself. This is like a learning experience for me every time I pick up, a pencil or marker or a paintbrush. I don't judge it. I just allow myself to do it. And this shit do not be perfect, nowhere near it. I just, and I try not to overthink about what I have to figure out and what I got to do for the day or this week or this year or anything I got to fix in my life. And I'll just be in the art. I'll be in the painting. That's why I love a good, what is it? Not a crossword. Word search. Oh my gosh, I love a good word search. Yes, that definitely takes my mind off of things and it allows me to focus. Give me that rest that my mind needs. That's why I love to make it a vibe if I'm doing something like that. I like my little incense, my candle, put some good music on, some tunes on, and we vibe. But yeah, you have been here many lifetimes, and why do you think, there's certain people that you see, and this is also with yourself too, don't take anything away from yourself because we are all connected. Nobody is separate. We're all connected. But why do you think you see certain, you see a child, they're like 4, and they can sing really good, or they might be even younger than that, or they can dribble a basketball really, really good. It's just natural because they've been here before. So if you know that you've been here before, you know what I'm saying? If we know that we've been here before many lifetimes and we have a lot of different talents and gifts and things like that, why do we allow ourselves to attach just to that one thing? We have so much to contribute. To each other, Like one of my things I feel like my purpose here is that I love make people laugh, Most of the time I ain't doing it on purpose, because I'm just being myself. But I'm goofy and I embrace my inner child, and I feel like a lot of cancers are. We're goofy, and I feel like I love making people laugh. I love to make people smile. I love to make people feel good, And laughter is just, one of the best medicines, honey, okay? And that's the reason why that today when I was started painting, cuz actually my wife and I did like a little painting session. I believe actually it was during the new moon solar eclipse recently I just passed. We did, and we cooked and we did a painting session. But that energy was taking a hold of me, Lord Jesus. It's just, we just been busy also outside of that, and we just been busy, and so I was tired and finished mine. And her, when she's doing something like that, she's really enjoying, especially when it has to do with like anything like art or something. She's not gonna stop. It doesn't matter if she's tired or not. So she finished hers, and I was like, I'm gonna get to mine. So it's been sitting here and I haven't got to it. And today I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finish my painting. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna finish my painting. Just be in the painting and not think about shit, try to figure anything out, just enjoy the painting. That's what I've been doing for the past few hours. Just taking my time. And then, I was like, you know what? Let me make a add to my series, my So What series. Tap in and see how you guys are doing. A little check-in. Because like I said, we are in the month of April, honey, and things have been very interesting just with everything, so definitely, especially because we're in Aries season, self is definitely the main key. Taking care of self, mind, body, spirit. In the best way that we possibly can. And then spread the love over to others, but don't allow yourself to get taken advantage of. Don't be too nice. Don't be too nice. Because I've been reading this book. It's called Not Nice. And it's just about, which I feel like have been working on that for the past few years, is, learning how to say no and putting myself first and stuff. But I just felt like, I want to tap back in and see what I'm going to learn from this book. It's pretty thick, so I know it's going to take me a little minute. And I also like to take my time when I'm reading something. I don't like to hurry up and rush something because I like to process it. And also this book gives you, I would say like journal prompts, so you can reflect on any, like the chapters and stuff. So taking my time with this one. but just learning with putting yourself first. So I hope everybody is, like I said before, pouring into themselves and also their loved ones too. But making sure that they're taking care of themselves, their health, and doing the best that they can under all of these circumstances and conditions that we are trying to be put under. All right. Also, drop a comment below. I'm just getting right now any healthy regimens or tips you've been doing lately that has been helping you that maybe you can share with someone and it'll help them. Let me see what has one of mine's been that I have been staying consistent with. Making sure that I am taking my vitamins, which is a common thing, but not just my multi, vitamins. Making sure I'm taking like my sea moss drops and black walnut, the wormwood. Just actually taking the time out each morning to fully take care of myself. Because I've been finding and using these like drops. Because before I used to do like the sea moss, and I'm not saying I'm going to stop forever, but I used to do like the most sea moss scoops, like it will be in a jar, and I found these drops that I've been using. So you can like put them in your water, or you can like drop it in your drop some in your mouth. So I've been doing that, and something quick that I can do in the morning, especially if I'm on the go. And I definitely feel an improvement. I for sure feel an improvement. And I've been using those for probably half a year now, though. I've been using those for a while. All right. Stop this for a little bit. Look at this cute incense holder that I got a few months ago. Isn't it so cute? And the smoke comes out. If yours about to go out, that's why the smoke's not coming out, because there's not too much smoke. But the smoke comes out of the front when when it first starts. It's so fire. When I saw that, I just thought of Aladdin right away. I was like, I gotta get that. And then the guy was like, this has been sitting here. I forgot where I got it from, but this is like this has been sitting here for years. I think he was like, I think ever since, because I think that was like a more of a news story. He's like, I think ever since we opened, he was like, and nobody has got it. I was like, I'm getting it, and it was actually it was around my wife's and I anniversary, which was in March. So we got it last month actually. Got it at the beginning of last month. I think was in March or April. Our anniversary is in March, but I don't know if we got it in March or April. But regardless, besides the point. So I love that. I love that incense holder. It's like the cones have to have the holes at the bottom of it so the smoke can go through and come out, and just be a vibe in here with that. So yeah, I love that. I want to share that with y'all. But let me put this over here. Ugh. Okay, got some paint on my elbow. But I hope y'all are enjoying this. So what? Series 3, I believe. 3 or 4. I think it's 3 though. I think it's 3. Let's see what we need to know for the month of April, or just right now. We're not even going to say April. We're just going to see what we need to know right now. But if anything comes through, that is, for this month, let's get it. We can do that too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, ascended ancestors, spirit guides, and angels for allowing me to deliver these messages. Allow me to receive anything that I need to receive and give it out. And allow anybody that needs to see this message, allow it to find them when it needs to find them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take what resonates and leave the rest, honey. So we got these beautiful, I forgot what this deck is called, but I know a Cancer made this. So I was like, let me grab a deck that from, because the moon is in Cancer, and I just want to go with the vibes. But like I said, this is a time that's going to be a timeless message. And then this is, I don't think I pulled this on here yet, but this is a new oracle deck that I just got too. So we're going to pull a card from there. Okay, but we're going to see what we need to know right now. Hope everybody is doing fabulous. And also, too, I hope that you had some time to, pull something out and just draw and create and got paint all on me, okay? And draw and create and, just let go and let your mind go. Embrace that inner child. Endings come with new beginnings. That's all trying to come out. Okay, let's see what we need to know. Let's get it. So surrender also wants to come out too. So maybe something is where you're trying to control at this point of your life, and you need to surrender and give it to God. I'm hearing prayer. Okay, staying consistent with the daily prayer, staying consistent with some type of routine that is, like we were talking about earlier, the health routine or something like that. Just that's keeping you grounded and keeping you centered, okay? Especially right now with all of this energy happening. But we got the first card that came out is we got an affirmation. I am the love of my life. I am enough. And that is so Aries season. Okay, I am the love of my life. What we've been talking about for this whole motherfucking goddamn video. I love when everything is just tapped in and clicks. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. But I am the love of my life. I am enough. I am enough. Okay, making sure that your cup is overflowing before you're going to be the teacher, before you're going to be the mom, before you're going to be the wife, before you're going to be this, and that, and knowing that you are the love of your life and that you are enough. And there's a chapter 2 that I was looking at here in the 12 laws of the universe. And it's all about the correspondence of as above, so below. So whatever you feel on, within, that's what you're going to bring out. As above, so below. Whatever you think about, you're going to bring about. Okay, so knowing that you are the love of your life and knowing that you are enough. And knowing that it is okay to put yourself first and take a break and say no. Okay? Maybe you feel like maybe you might be a single mom, or maybe you just got out of a relationship, or maybe you're just that person that the people or your family's always going to, or your friends are always going to, or something in that type of order or something. Just learning how to say no, and also learning, then you have to say no to everybody. There's people that that's there for you as you're there for them. And even if you do say no, and the people that are there for you, and as you're there for them, the good exchange of energy is just, there's sometimes that you just can't do it. And that should be okay if that person is really there for you and loves you and rocks with you. There should be no problem with that, because it's vice versa too. All right, let's see what else we need to know. Unleash your passions. Connect with your sexual energy. Sleep naked, okay? Touch, moan, fantasize, enjoy pleasure, okay? So this is stuff also something about self again. Connecting with your passion, okay? I don't want to I don't want to, say anything that will get me blocked or anything, but unleashing your passions, definitely, like I said, because we are in Aries season, like I've been saying for the whole goddamn video. Even though this is timeless, but still, this is just the energy that we are in right now. Regardless, after Aries season, we're still going to be in a fresh new energy. Okay, so unleashing your passion, and I love that, connecting with yourself. Okay, knowing what's for you and what's not for you, finding out more things about yourself that you like and that you don't like. Like I'm doing painting is not my forte. It's not the best thing that I'm good at, but enjoying it and knowing, and I like it. I like drawing. I like painting. I like doodling. You know what I'm saying? So I like doing things like that. I like creating. I'm an artist anyway, so I'm just unleashing your passion in different ways, okay? And enjoying pleasure and learning to enjoy and not feeling bad, I'm hearing right now. I feel like maybe some people that are seeing this are feel guilty for feeling good sometimes. Or trying to look and see what's going to happen if you feel good, like thinking like, oh shit, this shit ain't going to last forever, which is true. Everything does not last forever, but also too, like, think that there can be way more good than bad, okay? Stop thinking that always something bad's going to be coming around the corner. Like we just said, like I just said to you guys, like whatever you think about, we bring about. Okay? Communication, honesty, direct. Don't assume. You cannot make this up. Set your boundaries. Remember, it's okay to say no. We're not just talking about this. Come on. Yes. So I also feel like too, I feel like a lot of people have been being more direct maybe with themselves and just with the loved ones around them, telling people like, I can't right now. Right now is not the time. Okay. Also, I'm also hearing the opposite too. Telling people that you love them, telling people that I support you, I am there for you, I care for you. Maybe you also have been closed off from a lot of people and feeling like everybody's out there out to hurt you, and maybe being a little paranoid, because I'm also hearing like paranoia or something like that. And like I said, know who's for you and not for you. Maybe you need to like work on your intuition, strengthening your discernment. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we got be vulnerable. Vulnerability is a strength. Lay your cards out on the table. Reveal the true you. Keep your mind, heart open. There is no need to protect yourself. Like I was saying, paranoia. I'm hearing like, look, underneath that, we got let it go, forgive yourself, forgive others. Don't let pain, anger, guilt to control you. So maybe, and I can resonate with this too. Like, you just feel like a lot of the time, you feel like you're getting hurt, but sometimes people do not, and you have to sit with that. And I had to a lot of the times throughout my life of my 36 years of life. That people don't mean it. They some people, and that's all of the time, and us too. You be in your head, and sometimes people don't really mean to hurt you. Sometimes motherfuckers do. Don't get it twisted. But sometimes people are really don't realize the shit that they have going on in their mind and in their whole reality. Because I have my reality, you have your own reality, and they don't mean to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? So, but being vulnerable, like I said, maybe like I said, the opposite to telling people that you love them, I'm here for you too, because maybe you just have feeling like it's all about me. I don't need nobody. Fuck that. But having a good support system is so fucking needed. It really is, especially to people that don't really have a big family, or maybe you feel like you're a single mom, or maybe you feel like you're away from where you're at right now, or not around your family. And having a support system is definitely is needed. Okay. So we got rest. We're going to end it with this card for this deck. We got rest, recharge. Take it easy today. Even in stillness, there is movement. I needed to see that. That's my card for today, right here, right now. Okay, rest, recharge. Take it easy. Even in stillness, there is movement. Because we feel like we're missing out on something when we take the break, when we do the painting, when we turn the phone off. When we don't, if we say no, like I don't want to do it right now, or I don't want to go out right now. Right now is not the time. We feel like we're gonna miss out on something, and we already know whatever is meant to find us will never miss us. It's already written in the stars, baby. It's already written in the stars. Period, point blank, okay? I am love. I give love freely. I receive love constantly. That part, I am, that is so Aries. I am. And then we got love twice. And today is Venus Day. Period. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. But we are communicating with ourselves, honestly, and others, honestly, being direct, okay, letting it go. Forgiving others, not holding on to grudges, like I said. Some people really just don't be meaning it. They just be in their own universe, their own... You gotta sit with that. Like, if you gotta think about that too, if a motherfucker can't give to themselves that you're expecting from them, how the hell they gonna give it to you? You gotta think about that. That's why you have to up above, so below. Whatever you want to bring in, whatever you want in your reality, you have to be that within yourself first, and it's gonna come. It's gonna come. Don't be biting your nose when it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Ride the wave. Also, don't be lazy, because it's all about duality and balance, okay? You got to know when to jump on the bandwagon, as in take action, you know what I mean? That chariot, you know what I'm saying? Know when to jump on your wagon. I don't mean to say bandwagon, because we are rebels. We do our own thing. But no one jump on your wagon and, take charge. And no one's, you know what I'm saying? Maybe let the horses, you know what I'm saying? Let them do it, you know what I'm saying? Let them gear you. You understand what I'm saying? You get me? Because I'm seeing, like, the chariot. Well, that makes sense. Duh. Moon in Cancer. That's the Cancer card. But I'm just seeing, like, somebody jumping on it and, not knowing where they're going. But just still on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe taking a break, going to a destination they have no clue they're going to. You know, I'm seeing like that old school, you know, with the chariot with the horses in front, and you know they stopped. You know what I mean? Maybe they want to take a snack break, or you know they stop and see a new town and meet people there. Who knows? That might be the town that they stay at for a few months and go to the next spot. Okay, that's what I'm seeing right now. So maybe some type of traveling is happening. All right. Ended with this. I love this for us. This was definitely needed. I'm feeling good. Definitely feeling good. Glad I hopped on here and share. I'm gonna share this with y'all. Share these messages with y'all. All right. See what we need to know because we got too many cards coming out. We need one card, please. Thank you. Thank you. Cut the. We got cut the cords. Cut the cords. Cut the cords. Also, too, you might be still. I keep forgetting about this pink. So maybe blue might be something significant because that is throat chakra. Okay, maybe somebody is scared to say no or scared to get out of a situation, but it's time to cut the cords. Spirit said it is time to let it go. Cut the cords. I'm also hearing like cutting the cords from ancestral, like maybe trauma or like something how you grew up, and that's just all that's all. I'm gonna get this out. Thank you. You grew up a certain way, and that's just always how it was. But maybe you're cutting the cords and going a different way, and you know, changing it up. Okay. Like I said, maybe too, you need to cut the cords with something, and you're being scared. This might be a job that you're scared to leave, or something like that. The old version of yourself. That could be anything. But we got divine timing. Okay, at the bottom of the deck. Let's do one more. What we need to know right now. Cut the cords. I'm hearing also, hold on. We got no again. That's why I just said no. See? We got no again. Somebody is not saying no, or maybe somebody is, oh my God, thank you, Spirit. Or maybe somebody is saying no to something that's for them, but they're just scared. Okay, but we got to be vulnerable, okay? Maybe that rest and that recharge and that stillness is going to be something that you need right now. Okay, we got one more. Ease and grace. We got ease and grace. So this is definitely a time of ease and grace. Like I said, as we're going down on this chariot, going on this unknown path. Okay, showing ourselves ease and grace and knowing when to say no, when to say yes. But I'm getting too with this too. Like no, you're saying somebody's like no, I don't want to. No, and cutting yourself off from something that could be good for them potentially, or because it goes both ways, because we got to cut the cords, okay? So maybe you need to start fucking saying no to certain shit that you know that is not for you, okay? But in that process, making sure that we are showing ourselves ease and grace and meditation, because we got the stillness and rest card. And meditation can come in all forms. It's not just sitting there and sitting up, okay? Which ain't nothing wrong with that, because we do that too. But meditation can come in all forms. Painting, okay, while you're sitting here painting, that could be a form of meditation. Don't overthink it, okay? And then we got the bottom of the deck, take charge in action. So this is definitely taking, like, and I was saying that, somebody charging towards something, and this is us charging towards our new life, honey. No, we know we've been through many cycles, like we were saying in the beginning of the video. We've been through many cycles, many lifetimes. This is why we are just naturally good at certain things. And we are taking, oh my God, I love this for us. I love this for us. Come on. Expect miracles. Claim it this week, because we got joy and contentment at the bottom of the deck. Opportunity and chance. You're saying no to something. Something is trying to come into you, and you're holding on to something that you're not letting go. And it could just be, like I said, and this can be, and like that mute button is on. I hope y'all can hear me after I record, because this is something that needs to get out. This could be something like, maybe you're just like, because we got the chance and opportunity. Maybe you're just like blocking yourself off from feeling good. Maybe you wanna be like, it feels better to be miserable, because I feel like I shared that for the spring equinox on my Instagram. So this is all coming to fruition, like all coming together. But it's all about, it's time to like fully surrender into this new life that you're in and cut the cords from something. Okay, and like I said, show yourself ease and grace, because we have joy and contentment, we got the miracles and blessings, baby, and we got to take action. And this is just taking action on something that is new, fresh. Like I said, I don't care when you're seeing this. Okay, this can be you picking up something that you used to do before, or trying something new that you never did before. Like I have somebody in my studio now. I'm teaching a private class, and he's a grown ass man, and he never danced before. He wants to just learn how to dance. He's not putting any type of expectation to it. Of course, he wants to learn rhythm and get so his groove a little bit, but he ain't trying to be no professional. Just want to and being hard on himself. He comes there for the hour, once or twice a week, and he enjoys himself. Okay, so maybe that's something that you need right now. I'm also thinking about maybe trying like a kickboxing class. Me and my wife been talking about it. So, just trying something new and showing yourself ease and grace with it. But it's time to cut those cords and be vulnerable with ourselves, okay, and with others. Be vulnerable. Vulnerability is a strength. Lay your cards out on the table. Reveal the true you. Reveal the true you. How are you when nobody's around? How are you when you're at home by yourself? Okay, lay all your cards out on the table. Reveal the true. Oh, we've already said that. Keep your mind, heart open. There is no need to protect yourself. And that doesn't mean protect yourself. There's no need to protect yourself with like prayer and making sure, like, what I'm saying, you keeping that golden light around you and whatever else you do for protection. That just means as in thinking that everybody's going out to hurt you because you've been through so much. Know that, like I said, everything is up above, so below. So if whatever has left and you're saying no to, and you're releasing and cutting the cords, okay, letting that go, know that was going to be replaced with something better. So stop looking around the corner for something bad to happen constantly. Stop, because you're going to constantly keep bringing that cycle and keep reliving that cycle. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We are here for a new era. Okay, we are here for change and transition and to create and to tap into our passions, because we got that too. And just not attach ourselves to just this one identity, this one thing, this one outcome. Okay, and I love this for us. I love this message for us. We are definitely taking the action now and surrendering to all of the good, because we deserve it, because we have been doing what we're supposed to do, doing the best that we can on that part. Okay, but let's end it with these 2 affirmations before I get up on out of here. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you did stay to the end, but I cut the deck in half, and this is something that needs to be said. We're actually going to end it with this, because this is something that needs to be said. Okay, definitely for what we're in right now. We're just like, it's giving like childlike energy, like not being a kid, being like immature or anything, because we are wise. What I'm saying? We've been through what we fucking been through, but embracing the inner child and having fun, because kids don't be giving a fuck. They be enjoying their best life. Okay, but we got dance, sing, play. The universe works fast when you're just having fun. And this has nothing to do with not getting your responsibilities done, being an adult. But come on. What you think about, you bring about. Dance, sing, play. The universe works fast when you are having fun. And don't attach to yourself. Oh, let me do something, and not really feel it. Let me just act like I'm. No, 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 no. Put your favorite track on. Do your favorite dance, okay? Play your favorite board game. This is definitely giving inner child energy. Okay? The universe works well when you are having fun. Okay? And then we got, I'm sorry, this is just, I love this for us. And then we gonna done, because when I'm called to keep going, we gonna keep going. But we got appreciate all you have. Let go of how you think your life should be. And celebrate all that is. Needing nothing attracts everything. If this is not simplicity is key, and trusting in the divine timing, and trusting in the universe, and embracing something new and new things, and not being stuck on the past, because we got cut the cords. And this is such a beautiful message. I love this so much for us. Okay, and like I said, I hope whoever sees this, when this finds you, hope that it finds you in the perfect timing. Okay. And if you're seeing this in April, right now, in the month of April, during Aries season, happy birthday to all of Aries. I forgot to say that. Happy birthday to all of the Aries. I'm actually going to pull a card. Let's pull a card for the Aries babies for y'all real quick before we end here. But happy birthday to all the Aries, and I hope you are having an amazing, amazing, amazing April, month of April. Okay, I hope your April season be full of baby love, peace, prosperity, newness, fun, play, joy, and all of that you desire, and more protection and good health and safety. Okay, it may be better than March. Okay, if March was shit, April gonna be better. We're not gonna keep looking back into looking for the worst outcome. No, no, no. We're giving ourselves ease and grace in all of this. But yeah, happy birthday to all of the Aries. Turn up, turn up, turn up. It is your year. It is your season. Let's get it. All right, let's see what we need to know for Aries, for the Aries baby, before we get up on out of here. Trust the wait. Just when the caterpillar thought her life was over, she began to fly. So caterpillars and butterflies are definitely something that's going to be coming in, or a confirmation. Look up that. And I know they mean like playfulness and happiness and things like that. Transformation, definitely. Embrace the uncertainty. Like, remember I was saying, going down that when nothing is certain, anything is possible. You are transforming. Come on, Aries. And anybody can take this if they like. And maybe this is something, for maybe you might have heavy fire Aries in your chart, or maybe this is just resonating for you. But I love this. I love this. If you want to screenshot that. I love this. Yes. All right. Sending y'all so much love. Thank you for tapping in with me, with your girl DivineJ. And I also forgot to say that if this is your first time here, do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you are here, been here before, welcome back. Do not forget to like, share, and comment. Okay, let's share the good vibes. Don't forget to share that some health routines or something that's just been keeping you on your daily, every single day, so we can share the love and all of that. And I love y'all so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful season, or beautiful day, evening, night, whenever you're seeing this. Well, afternoon, night, whenever you're seeing this. Love y'all. Peace and blessings. Later. Bye.